Seeing as how Smash 4 is on its way in summer of this year, which is like very fucking soon, I've decided to take upon myself to look at the characters a third time. I did plan on making a top 10 characters I want to see in Smash 4, twice even, but then characters that were on the list were announced later on in that month of making them. So I've decided on the top 5 characters I don't want to see in Smash 4. This list is based off of characters I see being suggested all the time on Miiverse, and it makes me sick to my stomach just seeing them. And I have to utterly hate them as well. Also, let's say that some characters that were already deconfirmed as playable characters weren't deconfirmed, just for the sake of voicing my opinion. So without further ado, let's begin. Waluigi. I see this character being suggested most because it's Waluigi and we need to complete the Wario set as playable characters in Smash. And yes, I have seen hacks where Waluigi is playable, and it's actually pretty good. It's just that Waluigi's just not the character for Smash. Hell, even that hack for him had to take a weird approach on his moveset. I mean, he goes WAH! And it hurts the enemies, and he's taking moves from other fighting games. So yeah, Waluigi, no. Miis. What the hell would they do? Oh, they can do attacks from all the games they're in and use multiple weapons. That's what the villager is for. And not only that, but everyone's saying that we need to represent ourselves in Smash Bros. You can do that with Miiverse, and we know with the power of Miiverse, you can do anything. I mean, look at Mario Kart 8. You can save replays, put your own camera angles, slow down and speed up sections, and upload them to YouTube, straight from Miiverse. So essentially, what I'm trying to say is that, don't put Miis in Smash 4. Ridley. Ridley is too big. I already know your counter-argument. Well, they can just resize the character, kinda like what they did with Bowser. That's because Bowser's not as huge as Ridley. I mean, let's take a look at Super Mario World, for example. Bowser, alright, a good decent size for a boss. Alright, now let's take a look at Super Metroid, and holy shit! That thing is fucking huge. And I mean, this is a Super Nintendo for crying out loud. And Bowser got a lot bigger in Super Mario 64. Just imagine how big Ridley would be in an N64 Metro game. And not only that, but Ridley has appeared in Brawl as a boss. I mean, you've already seen how big it is to the other characters because he was a boss. Twice! So putting him as a playable character in Smash 4 would just look weird and stupid. And when I saw what Sakurai said on that direct, I was so filled with joy. Pac-Man. Oh boy, we totally need Pac-Man. I mean, yes, he is the face of Namco, which is helping with the development of the game, but he wouldn't be fit for Smash Brothers. I mean, Lloyd Irving or Klonoa, for example. Those would be better Namco reps than Pac-Man, because they have moveset potential. I mean, Pac-Man's just a pizza. That's all he is. And what could a pizza do? Now, you're probably saying, but he has a new design. Okay, let's look at it. Yep, really different. It's pizza with arms and legs. This is so different. And what can he do? Eat Tic Tacs that line up across the screen hoping to hit someone? Yeah, that's what I thought, Pac-Man. That's what I thought. Goku. I actually see people suggest this fucking character. And they're serious about it too. This is probably the most outrageous character I see suggested for Smash in the history of ever. Now, I don't watch Dragon Ball Z, but I can tell you that Goku would be OP as fuck. I don't even watch the show. And what would his final Smash be? I mean, he's got like, what, 50 different Super Saiyan forms, or whatever? Oh, and did I forget to mention that he's a fucking anime character being suggested for Smash Brothers? Why would he be in there? Why would that be a good idea? It's just silly and stupid to think about on why anybody would want him in. And admit it, there's no good reason on why he should be in there. Why? Because it's fucking Goku. Anyway, that was my top 5 characters I do not want to see in Smash 4. I hope you enjoyed.